Welcome to 30 Day Reviews. I'm Justin, and today we are talking about the Omnishaver touch-up. Now, Omnishaver sent this to me a few months after they sent me the original Omnishaver, because even they acknowledge that it's kind of hard to get really nice and close around the ears. So the Omnishaver touch-up was their answer to that problem. Now, I usually use all the products for around 30 days before giving you guys a full honest review. However, today, I have to say, unfortunately, the Omnishaver touch-up is just one of those products that, quite frankly, I'm not going to ever use enough to really be able to tell you guys what a month worth of using this is like. So I've used it about 3 or 4 times, and I think that I've got the hang of this thing enough that I can tell you exactly what to expect from this razor. The Omnishaver touch-up features a plastic handle that is basically a scaffolding that allows all water to run very easily through it, which makes a very non-slip handle. The end of it is metal, as well as the entire head of the razor itself. As far as the blades go, this does still have the dual blades in it, just like the original Omnishaver. However, where this differs is that the Omnishaver touch-up has a much smaller head on it. The blade inserts come much closer to both the sides as well as the top and bottom of the blade head. The thinner bezel around the two blades means that you can get places that the Omnishaver original had a few issues getting, such as right around the ears. Now, from my experience using the Omnishaver touch-up, I have to say that it does a fairly good job on touch-up areas, such as around the ears, like it's made for. It says that you can use it on the eyebrows. However, still with the dual blades, I'm not sure I would be comfortable with that, because, well, you really don't want to mess up your eyebrows, because, well, it is definitely out there for everybody to see. But I used it on and around the ears, as well as that little crease on the back of my head a couple of times. And I do think that this is a good option for harder places for the regular Omnishaver to normally get. One surprising thing that I found about this razor is that it doesn't take much soap at all to really lube up those blades. So you can just put a little bit on. Let's say, like we all do when we shave, we miss a spot every now and then. Nice little long strip. And I found that this is a fairly good option to use, because you can lube it up just with a little bit, and you can very easily reach back there. One swipe up, one swipe down, and you should have all of the hair that you missed. Another surprising thing that I thought about while using this razor for the few times that I did is that its handle is definitely a little bit bulkier than some of your standard razors are. And I think that for somebody that may have a hard time holding a standard razor handle, this would probably be a fairly good option for them, as it does definitely grip well. You're not gonna find that soap is going to be an issue on this. It's not going to be slipping out of your hand because of the very open design of the handle. As well as using this where it's meant to be for the touch-up areas, I also used it for a regular shave a few times, and I noticed that you can definitely shave normally with this razor. However, you definitely do not want to use it like you would on your head with the back and forth motion, especially when you're going against the grain on your face, because for some reason it just wants to dig in and pull instead of cut the hairs. Now, mind you, they don't advertise this for shaving the face with it. However, I did want to see what it would be like if, let's say, I only wanted to bring one razor with me on a trip. And I think that this would actually be a fairly good travel razor if you're a fan of the Omnishaver, but you don't want to have to bring an Omnishaver plus your normal razor with, because you can use this one just like you do with the Omnishaver, with going back and forth on your head, as well as you could shave your face with it. Now, do I think that the Omnishaver touch-up is worth your money? Well, for me personally, it's not the right razor for me because I use double-edged razors all the time, and to me, that does just as good job on the touch-ups that may be needed as the Omnishaver touch-up. However, if you have a hard time holding regular standard razors, I think this handle is a great option for you. And I also think this would be a fairly good travel razor. So there's definitely some good things about this razor for the right person. Now, for the $20 to $23 that this comes in at, depending on where you're buying it, do I think that it's worth your money? Personally, for myself, I do not think that it's worth the extra cost. However, I am me, you are you, so you will have to make the decision on if you want to spend the money on this to try it for yourself or not. I would love to hear from you down in the comment section, so let me know if you've got any more questions or comments about the Omnishaver touch-up. If you want to see my review on the other Omnishaver products, make sure to go ahead and check out the link up here. And down below, that's going to be a video that I'm guessing you're probably going to like as well. Until next time, as always, you have a good one.